maybe the biggest surprise of the night was in the women's strawweight division.
Not maybe.
Definitely. Yeah. The champion.
I feel bad because right before the fight, we're in the living room and soon we're picking fights and stuff. And my wife goes, Rose. And I'm like, and I looked at her like, are you crazy? If Rose makes it 3 rounds, I'll give her a fucking kudos. Like, hey, good job for you. I couldn't have been more wrong.
Well, she didn't make it 3 rounds because she only needed 1. She KO'd Joanna Jedrzejczyk.
I never would have called it.
Yeah,
100% never saw that coming in a million years.
A TKO 3 minutes and 3 seconds into the first round. Now, did you see Jedrzejczyk tap to the strikes?
Yeah, I saw it the first time.
Yeah. So
because you see John standing there, I'm like, oh, is he going to jump in? I mean, he's given Joanna a lot of leeway to get through. I think the fight would have been stopped a lot sooner on other people, but it's a championship fight. He's sitting there watching, and then you see her like, okay, fuck, stop it.
Yeah, I mean, I knew Namajunas was going to have a ground advantage. I just thought the problem is getting it there because I thought Jedrzejczyk would be able to keep it standing, but I don't think anybody even thought that Namajunas might be able to pull out a win was picking her by strikes, by TKO. And,
I just didn't see her being able to take Joanna down. And, I mean, Joanna, on her feet kills everybody. I mean, I thought that for sure it had been a kickboxing match. And I think Rose has good stand-up skills, but I didn't think they would match just the tenacity and power that Joanna has. And like I said, man, I couldn't have been more wrong about a fight. Like, in fact, out of all the fights, all my friends, they bet. They always call me, hey, what do you think about this one? I'm like, oh, that's the easiest bet.
Yeah, it was incredible. Now, how much of it do you think, because, we saw coming off of the Ultimate Fighter season that Namajunas was on with Carla Esparza, who became the first women's strawweight title holder. It was Namajunas and Carla in the finals. A lot of people had picked Namajunas to win that fight.
I thought she was going to win that one.
Yeah, Esparza ends up winning.
I thought Esparza was always very one-dimensional.
Yeah, but all we saw from that point forward was Namajunas evolving and working and getting better. So how much of that outcome last night do you think was Namajunas' improvement juxtaposed to, do you think there was anything that looked in any way off about Joanna's game?
No, I thought Joanna...
I don't either.
I mean, unless she comes back and says she had an injury or something, but I didn't see that. I didn't think Joanna was starting out having a great first round. She seemed kind of forcing her technique. She didn't seem smooth. But I've almost kind of learned to accept that with her, that she's lost first rounds before. Valerie Letourneau won the first round against her. I've seen her in fights not win the first round. The thing that I've always been impressed with Joanna is that after the first round, it seems like she always adapts, makes that adjustment, and then just comes out and just slaughters her opponent. Yeah. So it's not that she's a slow starter, but I think just, it takes her a second to get her rhythm.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
And Rose didn't give her the time.
No, not at all. Caught her with the flash knockdown to begin with, stunned her, and then when she got back up, man, that's left hook. Shit.
Yeah, and it was, that was, as Frank said, the surprise outcome of the night. But I always enjoy watching Namajunas fight, so I don't think that in any way this is a downturn for the division. In fact, you want to talk about no-brainer rematches? I think Joanna has certainly a claim to make for a rematch. Absolutely. I don't know if we get it right away or not, but sure would be fun to see it again.
Namajunas fights not to have that immediate rematch.
Yeah.
How do you not give Jedrzejczyk a rematch? Yeah. You basically gave it to Ronda Rousey when she came back because how dominant she was as the...
That's a good point. Yeah, exactly.
She didn't immediately get a rematch against who took her belt, but she had got an immediate title shot as soon as she came back. And, Joanna Jedrzejczyk was #1 fighter in the world's division, female fighter. How do you not... If she wants to immediately fight Rose again, it would be... then if she doesn't get that case made for her, then nobody gets that case. Because there's very few times you have a champion that dominant in a division, and not be able to get an immediate rematch, wouldn't make sense then for anybody else to ever receive that.